Hello, boyos.
What is going on, everybody? Brent's Bricks back here again with another LEGO review, and I'm putting this one up even 2 days after my last video. In my last video, I showed off my entire sealed collection, and I had asked you guys to see if maybe you could guess what I was going to review next. And if you were able to guess, I was going to send that person a free LEGO minifigure. Now, one person did guess pretty close. They said I was going to review one of the old Episode 1 sets, but I had planned on saving those Episode 1 sets for maybe when I hit 1K or something like that. Since I'm not going to review those old Episode 1 sets quite yet, today I am going to review LEGO set 75169, The Battle on Naboo. Now, obviously, I'm a pretty big fan of Episode 1.
All you got?
Episode 1 was actually the first Star Wars movie I ever watched when it came out in 1999. So, since this movie holds so much nostalgia close to my heart, I figure what a better time to review this set than right now. But without any further ado, let's get straight into the time lapse. So the first figure we will take a look at here is the Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Hello there.
This Episode 1 variant of Obi-Wan Kenobi looks very accurate to what we do see in the movies. I love how LEGO includes his Jedi apprentice braid running down the shoulder there, looking very, very nice. The detailing on his belt has some very nice reflective prints going on there, so that looks very, very good. As well as the back, just having that one little reflective piece off to the right there looks very, very nice. You can see his alternate face sort of just peeking through the back of his hairpiece there, so we'll go ahead and take a look at that. This alternate face for Obi-Wan is very appropriate and reminds me of the scene where he takes on Maul all by himself. That face print on the front also does look very nice. It's not just a kind of basic serious face. I believe it's a face I feel like I haven't really seen on any other LEGO minifigures, but just kind of how small his mouth is and that just slight little chin dimple there, looking really, really nice. That's everything for this Obi-Wan. Let's go ahead and move on to the next one. And the next minifigure we're going to take a look at is the Qui-Gon Jinn.
Qui-Gon?
Again, in terms of being movie accurate, I feel like LEGO does a pretty good job of making this as accurate to Liam Neeson playing Qui-Gon Jinn as they can. I really, really love the subtle hints of gray in the beard and the mustache there. That all looks very, very good. His belt piece also has some nice reflective detailing going on there, as well as the back just having those tiny little bits of reflective detailing going on there that looks really, really good. Pretty much the same hairpiece that they've been using for Qui-Gon's pretty much since the dawn of time, and I guess, you know, if it's not broke, don't fix it. My only qualm on this figure is the fact that when LEGO does decide to print a light tan over brown like that, you get a very, very big difference in color to color here. Obviously, that is meant to be color matched. And this isn't me just being super petty, because on the box, obviously you see here, it is meant to be perfectly color matched from his leg printing to his torso printing. But yeah, I'm kind of beating a dead horse here when it comes to Lego printing a lighter detailing on top of a darker plastic. I mean, a lot of people have talked about it before, so it's nothing you probably don't already know. Other than that small gripe of the printing on the legs not matching the torso, we have a very nice figure here. Oh, and I almost forgot. The alternate face on this Qui-Gon is absolutely brilliant. And to be honest, it's almost surprising that Lego made this face print, because this is literally the exact moment, well, I guess spoiler alert if you haven't seen this movie, but this face print is definitely depicting the moment where, well... So yeah, I like the figure. I think it's a good Qui-Gon. I think it's movie accurate to what we see. And that's pretty much all there is to be said about this Qui-Gon. For the final figure in this set, we have the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Darth Maul himself. This is honestly the first Darth Maul I have had since the very first one they made. Seriously though, I don't think I've had a Darth Maul since this set, and this is the one that came out in 1999, so this was definitely the first Darth Maul they made. So there was no horn piece for his head, it was just a hood. And to be honest, if we turn the box to the side here, it's got some better looks of the figures. I kind of like the old print better, to be honest. Whenever I open this up, maybe we'll compare the figures whenever I review this set. But to be honest, I kind of like that old face print a little better. This figure is amazing. The prints are great. Everything about it is fine. The only thing I can really complain about is that I'm not crazy about that full teeth smile. And I would love to see them change up the hilt just a little bit for Darth Maul. They have a piece now in the Monkey Kid sets that is basically a lightsaber hilt, but a little bit longer. I'll throw a picture of that up on the screen now. But I just think the hilt just looks way too short for it to be Darth Maul's lightsaber. And that is kind of an unfair critique, because Monkey Kid sets just came out last year, and this is a set from the Rogue One wave, so this is like a 2017 set. But other than that, I think this is a fantastic figure. I would just love for them to change up those two things about it. I think the prints and everything are down perfectly. I don't think there's anything else you can do to improve the prints. And then again, you have some of those even more tiny little reflective button pieces on the front of that print there, looking really, really nice. But in all seriousness, the only thing holding this figure back from being perfect 10 out of 10 is maybe getting a different hilt piece to make that hilt look more accurate to how it does in the movies, and probably going back to that OG face print, because to be honest, that kind of crazy smile just doesn't really sit right with me. All right, so for the final build for this thing, guys, I gotta be honest, I love this set. Maybe because I've wanted it for so long, and maybe because of nostalgia, but I love the set. I think it's fantastic. Yes, it's not going to look the prettiest on your shelf, but at the end of the day, it is a play set. And I know if I had this back when I was a kid in 1999 when episode 1 just came out, I would have absolutely loved this thing. So let's go ahead and look at a couple of the play features here on this set and see what it's all about. So if we go ahead and rotate this around, this is, I guess you would say, the main feature here. So this contraption here sort of represents the force fields that open and close whenever Obi-Wan is trying to catch up to the fight. If we just push it on this Technic axle, those will open right up, and then you just pull it back out to close them, so that's pretty nice. This force field is just made up of 4 lightsaber blades, so it is definitely a very unique feeling to open up a set with 6 red lightsaber blades in it. That's definitely a first for me. Under the platform right here, you can see all the Technic workings, and I will say it doesn't necessarily stick out as bad as you may think, other than the little bit of yellow right there. But like I said, at the end of the day, this is a play set, so it's not supposed to look like the most prettiest thing you've ever seen. But again, they achieve this technique super smoothly. I really love how this works. It is not hard to do at all. It's not hard to put together. It's not hard to use. So that's sort of one of the main play features. And the other thing about this set is this little jumping feature right here. So obviously in the movie you have, well, honestly, I think if we want to get movie accurate, he's standing more about right here. So in the movie we have Darth Maul, and he's standing over a Obi-Wan Kenobi who is sort of holding on to this red piece in there that they throw in the detail there for the piece that he's throwing on. I like that a lot, but obviously there's not really going to be a way to get him to hang on to that. So if we just go ahead and drop him in there and hit this piece right here, he will pop up if you hit it hard enough. Okay, that was a lot, but you get the point here. You drop him in, you can pop him up. If you do it just right, I was gonna say, if you do it just right, you can get him to land up on here. I feel like either it's not enough like that or it's too much. Oh, well, he knocked over Darth Maul. That's cool. Yeah, I don't think it's happening, but you get the gist of the play feature. Other than the force field feature and the feature where you can make Obi-Wan jump from inside the pit, there's really not a whole lot more going on in terms of play features, which is fine though, because this is a dual set. So if I'm a kid, yes, I'll be using these features for sure, but to be honest, it's all about the imaginative play.
Imagination.
And just look at what they gave you back in 1999. It was literally just Qui-Gon, Darth Maul, and his little speeder and some moisture vaporizer in the background. That's basically it. Your playability with this set was just the two figures, and I think, you know, especially with imaginative play, yes, there's only two play features, but the fact that you get three super great minifigures, this set pretty much knocks it out of the park in terms of playability, right? I mean, you have two Jedi, you have one Sith, I mean, you have three characters with lightsabers. I mean, that's what I would be mostly happy for if I was a kid getting this set. Before we look at the box and get into the final opinion on this, there are some other great details. There is a sticker on this corner here to show some detail. One gripe you could say about the detailing on the set as well, if they're going to have one wall, why wouldn't they put at least one more or two more walls on this set? Well, I have a couple things to say about that. One, it would drive up the cost of the set and it would eventually become like a $40 set. And also, in terms of actually playing with this thing, like with your hands, like a little kid is going to have some trouble playing with these figures if there's literally four walls around this thing, and like you're going to have trouble like actually getting your figures in there. So since it is mostly open and you can kind of just rest your hands on either side and actually play with this thing, I think that's absolutely fine that it's just one wall there. I mean, to be honest, it could just not be there at all and I would still like the set. There we go. So I do think this one wall does add some detailing, but if they did any more, even if they had one here or one there, it would just make the set way too cluttered and you just couldn't really get to your play space. If we move in a little bit closer to the bottom, there is some nice detailing down here at the bottom, depicting some sort of shield generator. Onto the back of the set, there is nothing really going on. Like I said, at the end of the day, this is not really a display set. It's very much a play set, but it's still going to be cool for someone like me who is just going to like to display it for just the figures alone. We do have some very nice transparent blue pieces on the platform here just to make up some better detail. And other than that, that is pretty much everything about the set here. Let's go ahead and check out the box and the instructions and move on to the final opinion. For the box on this set, I think the box does a very good job of selling the set. And then the back of the box does a really good job in showing you the play features of the set. For the instruction book, there is nothing special going on. Same plain white basic pages. I guess the one interesting thing you could say about this set is the ads for the sets in the back. And I just look at all those sets like, oh man, I really wish I had a lot of those. Here's a bunch of figures from all those sets. And oh man, that's actually really cool. They have Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan, and Darth Maul next to each other, but they're kind of battling it out instead of just standing next to each other. That's really cool. Oh, and they have Yoda levitating R2. That is amazing. That is cool. I've never noticed that when they have the minifigures on the back. I've never noticed them do funny, cool things like that. But, that's awesome. And yeah, that's basically everything for the instruction booklet. For the final opinion on this set, I absolutely love it, to be honest. It is so close to being a 10 out of 10 set for me. I just feel like they could do some better things with the Darth Maul figure and with the Qui-Gon, I think. In terms of the play set in itself, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think the only complaints you can make about this set is strictly to the minifigures. And with all that being said, I mean, for my opinion, I have to give it a 9.5 out of 10. I absolutely love episode 1, obviously. And I think that this duel is one of the best Star Wars lightsaber duels. I think a lot of Star Wars fans can agree that this is one of the best, if not the best, lightsaber duel of all the movies, all the shows, and all that. So with nostalgia kind of guiding my opinion into really, really loving this set, let me know in the comments what you all think about this set. Oh yeah, and I should probably talk about how much it cost. So this set was $30 back in 2017 when you could actually just walk into a Walmart or Target and buy the thing. But long story short, I fell out of the hobby for a while and I didn't buy really any of the sets from this particular wave. And I ended up having to get on Bricklink and pay about $45 for it. Let me just see how much this thing is going for on eBay right now. Wow. Okay, yeah, so I'm seeing a lot of $70, $55 plus $10 shipping. Oh yeah, and some of these aren't even new. Let's go new. Yeah, if you're gonna want this set brand new in the box today, if you go on eBay, you're gonna be looking at like $70, $80. Holy cow. $81, $83, $90. My goodness. 110? Man, I should have kept that thing sealed and just sold it on eBay. I'm kidding, I love this set. Wow. I don't know if you can see that, but just the Darth Maul and the Qui-Gon are like 20 a piece from this set. Oh my gosh. Wow. Well, this set has gone up in value quite a bit. Now I don't feel bad about paying $45 for it at all. But that just goes to show a lot of the people that are fans of episode 1 and are fans of this duel specifically are going to absolutely love this set. So let me know in the comments down below how you guys feel about this set. I think it's absolutely wonderful. Should I have kept it sealed and sold it on eBay? Nah. But anyways, that has been my review for the Duel on Naboo. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, blah, 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 all that good stuff. So I will be announcing my next giveaway in the very next video that I put out. So if you're watching this video all the way through to the end, you are an amazing person, and I would give you like $1 million if I was rich. If you guys are still wondering what this is, cool, because I'm not going to tell you. And this is not for the very next giveaway, just letting you know. I wonder what this could be. Huh. If you're wondering what it's for, well, you're just going to have to keep watching my videos to find out, I guess. If this video gets 75 likes, I will tell you what that is for. If this video gets 75 likes, I will tell you all what that mysterious Lego set is for. And if this video doesn't get 75 likes, I guess you're just gonna have to wait. Thank you all so much for watching another one of my Lego Star Wars reviews. If you are interested in seeing other Lego Star Wars reviews or any Harry Potter reviews or any other type of Lego reviews, check out some of the other reviews on my channel. Be on the lookout for my next video where I will announce my next giveaway. Thank you all so much for watching. We are getting so close to 500 subscribers. Building this new community with you guys has been an amazing experience. I absolutely love interacting with you in the comments. I try to reply or at least like every single comment that is on every single one of my videos. This has been Brent's Bricks, and as always, never stop building.